Hi, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back sooner than originally thought. The new Vera Bradley rebrand did pull me in with a couple of items, mainly this Bancroft backpack over here to my left that I'm going to show you, and also a couple of things from their online outlet, which are also technically a part of the new rebrand, just on the outlet side. I have lots of thoughts on these items. As I think I mentioned in my video, my thoughts on Vera Bradley's rebrand, which if you haven't seen that, I will link it down below. I wasn't very confident that I was going to purchase anything from the rebrand anytime soon. What caught my attention was this nylon Bancroft backpack, and this is the regular size. It comes in two sizes. This again is the regular, and then it comes in the large size. It also comes in several different fabrications. Now, why this caught my attention, and if you follow me here on YouTube or even on Instagram, I'm certain I mentioned this many times because I do travel some for work. I, over the years, have had trouble finding the right backpack. I love Vera's original campus backpack, which you will see I do have one back there. It's actually an original custom campus backpack. It is from when Vera Bradley had their custom section way before the rebrand. So we'll talk about that when we get to it. But while I do love that iteration of their backpack, there are a few things that would make that particular version even better for me. I'm a short person. I have a very short torso and very short legs. And as you know, a lot of products out there don't always cater to short people. Don't know for certain that the Bancroft backpack, this regular size, was made specifically for short people. I'm sure that is not the intention of its creation, but it is perfect for me, and we're gonna get into many different reasons why. I got it from Amazon because I do have a Prime subscription, and it makes it really easy for me to just send it back. I could take it to my local UPS store and send it back really quickly, and I don't have to pay the extra. I think Vera Bradley is doing like free returns right now, but in years past, you know, you had to pay like a fee to return, like it was like $6 or like whatever. But I did get this off of Amazon just to make it easier because I was ready to just not be impressed with it. But after having it for a week now, and being someone who does travel, not extremely often, but enough where I do need a good, reliable backpack, I had to try this and just be able to rule it out and say, okay, is this going to work for me? Yes or no? And then just forget about it if it wasn't going to work. Well, I think it is going to work really well. And so let's just go ahead and jump right into the Bancroft. The Bancroft is going to look really familiar to you because it does look very similar to Vera Bradley's original campus backpack. And I'm sorry that it looks really squished right now. I actually don't have it full, and I don't have it packed fully for how I would if I was going on a work trip, whether a long or a short work trip. If I did have it packed to that like full capacity, it wouldn't be squished like this. And because this is like their nylon, you can equate this to their featherweight material or their ultralight material. It's very similar, if not exactly the same. So that's why it's like kind of falling in squish. That's just the nature of the material of it. Again, I just have it packed with, right now it's kind of like my secondary bag. So it just has like all my secondary items in it. I am going on a work trip in a little over a month, and so at this moment in time, I do intend to take this backpack, and so I will pack it as if I'm, you know, when I'm ready to go on that trip, you'll see how I'll actually, you know, really pack it. But that's, anyway, I just wanted to explain that because I know I'm gonna get comments like, oh, why is it like kind of like squishy, or why is it like that? It's because it's not full. It's not full. So anyway, it looks very much like Vera's campus backpack, which, you know, we're gonna be talking a lot about this, and so I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of pull it into the frame here. And obviously this is a car video, so it's not going to be the best. You're not going to see like the best size comparison because I'm in my car and these are bigger bags, so it's going to be really hard for me to show you these. But I am going to insert a side-by-side picture right here that shows these two side by side. What you're going to see right away is that this Bancroft is shorter than the original Vera Bradley campus backpack prior to the rebrand. That's why I wanted to try this, because while I love, and we'll just start here, while I love the original campus backpack, when I'm wearing this for a long period of time and it's full, like it has my iPad inside, it has my laptop, it has all of my personal and work essentials, sometimes even my purse is in here, and everything that I need. It's a lot for my back. I'm a short person again, and even adjusted to where I need it to be, most backpacks hit me right on the top of my bottom or my butt, okay? So that's a problem for me. I know that doesn't bother everybody, but it bothers me. Again, being short. It's just not comfortable for long periods of time. When I saw the Bancroft being, this version of it being shorter, you know, not as long in the back, and you can kind of see that here, I got really excited because I'm like, okay, so this, it looks like this still has great capacity. It's going to fit my work laptop, which is, I think, a 13-inch MacBook Pro. It's going to fit my personal iPad, which basically is my personal computer, which is like a 10.2-inch iPad, I think. I used to have the 12.9-inch iPad, but I traded that in and got this smaller iPad, which I'm filming on right now. I'm sorry I can't show you, but it is much smaller. If I still had the 12.9-inch, it still could fit in this laptop sleeve. I was really excited that it could still fit my tech. It still had a nice base. And I like this taper effect where it's like, you know, taller in the back, but it tapers down as you go towards the front. And I really like that. And so when we look at the campus backpack, you get the same effect, but it is taller in the back. And again, I'm sorry for the angle here. I do have this completely stuffed, by the way. So you're gonna see better structure here because it's stuffed. And it's also cotton, so the fabric is different than the squishy, you know, ultralight nylon type of fabric down there. You'll see that the back is taller. Again, I still love this. I'm never getting rid of this backpack. This backpack I actually did take on my works conference last year, and it was perfect. It was really good. To be honest with you though, while it was perfect for like the plane and for like stuffing it completely, when I was actually like at the work conference working, I didn't need the capacity that this offered the whole time. Like, it was good for throwing extras when I was, you know, leaving the trip, but I didn't need all the space. And so that's what I'm saying, like all that extra space eventually did kind of hurt my back because in the height, because again, this kind of sits on my bottom, and I didn't really love that about this backpack. But again, it's not the backpack's fault, it's because I'm short, and I wasn't a huge fan of that feeling. So yeah, that's kind of a quick look at that. Again, you'll see the full effect from the side-by-side picture that I posted to the screen earlier. I'm gonna go ahead and pan the camera down the best that I can here, so just bear with me for a second as I back this up and pan it down so we can take a look at the Bancroft here at this nice size. I will also put the measurements of the Bancroft on the screen. As you'll see, the structure is identical to the campus backpack. So we have this front zipper pocket, and it does have this top access, so it has this hood. So if you do have like a taller notebook or a taller item in general, you can do that. I don't know if this one has that. Actually, no, this one is sewn, so you can't use this top part, but this is a custom again. So this is a little bit more of a special case over here. But I also picked this pattern, or this color rather, I think is Moonless Night. I wanted black because I just love how everything with this bag is blacked out. You've got the blacked out hardware, the blacked out pulls, the zippers blacked out. Everything is all black, which I really liked about this. And then when you open it, you just get that beautiful pop of color, that teal background with this vintage pink and this kind of goldenrod color. So I really did like that, honestly, which, to be quite honest with you, I don't really like any other patterns on the new Vera website. This is like the only thing that I like that's on there. And we'll get to the outlet stuff later, which I do have some of the outlet stuff on the inside, so we're going to see that. But in this pocket, I think right now all I have is the tag. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that. Let's see if I can get it to focus here. Bancroft backpack, Moonless Night, and then it has the price tag of $125. So it was on sale. It might still be on sale at the time of this video for $100 on the Vera website. So I did get it on Amazon, and then I had a $60 gift card that I've just been holding on to. That's another reason why I got it on Amazon, is because of that gift card, so that I only paid $40 cash for this backpack. That was another reason why I got it, because I'm like, well, if I absolutely hate it, you know, even after using it on my trip and I can't return it because I put a lot of use into it, I'm only paying 40 bucks for it, cash out of pocket, versus the $125 price tag. Besides the tag, you also get this green ribbon, and this was, I think it was tied to this top handle here. And so that just has the new Vera Bradley Rebrand font on it. And so I kept these two because, again, when I got this about a week ago, I wasn't sure if I was going to keep or return it. I will say the zippers are extremely smooth. They are a one-hand pull. You don't need two hands to operate the zippers, which I always appreciate. So here's a better look at that interior pattern. I just love the pop of color when you open this. And you do get a nice big pocket here. For the organization, of course, you have this big open pocket. And then for the organization here, you get a slip here. You have a pen or pencil slip here. You have another slip pocket here, a slip pocket here, and a slip pocket here, which I do have my pill case. And let me see. Yeah, it's not fully full, but it just has some of my things in there. I actually did have this whole compartment full at home. It just had like my personal medications in it, and of course I took those out. So that's another reason why this is looking floppy, because again, I'm using it as my secondary bag right now, and it had more of a fuller look, but I had personal things in here that I just had to take out. If we go to the side of the Bancroft here, you'll see that we have these two side pockets. And what I really liked about this version, so I knew from the start if I was going to try this backpack, I was going to get this nylon quilted version. They also have I'm going to get the names wrong. I don't have, past me had like all Vera Bradley patterns and fabrications memorized to a T. That's not me anymore. I have no idea what's going on with Vera Bradley anymore. So I don't remember the name of this fabrication, but it was also a quilted nylon. My guess is that it's their version of the performance twill. They might call it the nylon twill. I have no idea, but it's a quilted nylon. I'm guessing if it's like the performance twill, it's heavier. I wanted something super light and squishy. What I liked about this fabrication version is that it came with this drawstring button. So if you have a bigger water bottle, I think it will accommodate that really nicely here. But if you don't, if you have a smaller water bottle or you want to use this pocket for something maybe a little more slim, you can cinch it. And I do have my cell phone over here. I don't think this would be a place that I would put my cell phone unless, you know, I was sitting in the airport and this was sitting on my lap or next to me and I just wanted like a really quick place to just stick it while it was still like right next to me. I don't know that I would put this on my back and do that because that's just way too easy for someone to grab or for this to just fall out even when cinched. And there's no like Bagolini, if you're familiar with that brand, is really good about adding like quick access pockets. If you have a Bagolini backpack, especially one of their newer ones, check the front here because they always stick like quick access pockets like right here, which that would be really cute and clever if Vera Bradley did that, but they just, they don't do stuff like that, unfortunately. Perfect for something quick access for me. I would put, of course, a water bottle, a snack bar, like a granola bar or something. I know at my work conference, when I used this one, I always used these elastic pockets for obviously water bottles, but I always in the morning put granola bars in here. So as I was going throughout the day, I could just kind of reach in here and grab it. And these are actually elasticized, like there's a piece of elastic in here that's that keeps this gathered section like, you know, to the bag. Whereas this does not have the gathered elastic, it just has this pulley piece, which actually I do not mind. I kind of like that. It makes it look a little bit more rugged, I guess. Even though this is not a rugged backpack, it gives it that look. So we do have what Vera Bradley is calling this their ergonomic straps. They are squishy. You know, obviously I haven't taken this backpack out into the world with everything that I would normally carry in it yet, but these do feel really good when I test packed this and tried it on in my home. And they're very, very squishy. They've got this channel stitching that goes down the middle. There's no mesh, but they are, of course, that nylon, and that's really nice. You do have the nylon going down the back here. No mesh, but I think, you know, the nylon is nice and wipeable if you are, you know, a little bit sweaty and you have this on your back. So that's really nice. Now, I love my backpacks to have a trolley sleeve, whether I'm traveling by plane or not. That is a requirement for me now for any large backpack that I'm going to use for a work or a travel purpose. It has to have a trolley sleeve. If I'm looking at a backpack online and it does not have a trolley sleeve, I'm done looking at it. I'm not going to get it. Now, one thing I will say I was a little bit disappointed about is that Vera Bradley posted a video to their YouTube channel of this Bancroft backpack. It looked like this exact size, not the larger version. And the person demoing this backpack showed a hidden zipper pocket behind the trolley sleeve of this backpack style. And I don't know if I got like maybe this version is like didn't come with one and they mismarketed it, or maybe mine is flawed, but mine does not have that zipper pocket on the back.
Against your back. It's also great for travel because it has this nice trolley sleeve that fits on your rolling luggage, and behind there is a little secret zip pocket for your secret things.
I want to hear from you guys. Anyone who has bought this size Bancroft, does yours have a zipper pocket behind here? Because mine does not have that hidden zipper pocket that they say should be back here. I don't even know that I would use mine if it had the zipper pocket, but I don't like that they say you're getting a feature and then you get the bag and then you don't get a feature. Like, come on, Vera, you need to fix that. And I apologize if I'm getting my Bancrofts mixed up and it's actually supposed to come with the large one and not this version. I take back what I said and I apologize, but when I looked at the video, it looked like it was this size. It was in that beryl green color, but it looked like it was this exact size, not the large one. Again, I could be mistaken, and I apologize if I am mistaken. But that's kind of false marketing to me. If you're showing one thing, and then I get it in the mail, and I don't have the thing that you say I'm supposed to have, you got to fix that, Vera. So anyway, you do have a nice squishy top handle. I can, you know, makeshift squeeze my hand through the top handle, although my hand and wrist are small, but you know, it's sufficient for grabbing, so it's good. And then of course on the opposite side, or whatever side that, yeah, we do have the same, you know, water bottle pocket. And now we're going to get to the laptop sleeve, which I do really, really appreciate what they did here. So we do have the inverse zipper here, which is supposedly supposed to keep this protected from any water and just keep it safe in general. And just to get you a little bit closer into what the zipper pulls look like, I actually really like these. These are an improvement from prior to the Rebrand featherweight zipper pulls, because they just had like a little string and like a little button. I think this is much better and much more substantial and definitely easier to grab. So this is very, very nice. This is also a very smooth zipper. And I also commend Vera because they finally are putting patterns in the laptop sleeve. No more boring black or plain laptop sleeve. Vera Bradley did shell out some extra cash to line this with the pattern, so thank you for doing that, Vera. Vera did talk about they roll the bottom, and you might be able to see it from this angle, but they roll this, and they say that they roll this bottom like this. Let me see if I can show it a little bit better here, maybe by flipping this up. Yeah, so hopefully you can see. So this seam doesn't sit at the bottom, it sits up here because they say that they roll it so your laptop or any tech that you have in the sleeve back here is not sitting directly on your back. That's another reason why I bought it, because of that, what they said in the video, and it is true. So I did put both my iPad and my laptop in the sleeve, and you can't feel the tech sitting on your back. And so that is really nice because, again, I like I told you, like this is so long that you can kind of, especially for someone who's short like me, I'm 5'2", I can feel everything on my back. So this, just for my test packing and trying it on, it felt really good. Because of that as well, while I don't feel like there is a specific false bottom, it does feel padded. Like I do feel padding there. And I also, while I can't show you because it's so deep in the bag, I don't think you'd be able, yeah, you're not gonna be able to see it necessarily because it's so dark, maybe a little bit, but there is a padded seam down there, which I would think if you're setting this on the ground at the airport or wherever you're at, I think it's gonna protect your tech from slamming into the ground because of that bit of padding and that big thick, there's a big thick seam down there that I can feel, and I'm like pressing my knuckle into. So I'm thinking that should protect your tech if you're sitting this down on a hard floor or concrete or whatever that might be. So just keep that in mind. With this fabrication, I think your tech should be safe. I don't know about the other fabrications for the other Bancroft, so you might, when you purchase another fabrication, just be sure to test that yourself. But this, again, is the nylon. There's like, I think there's nylon twill, there's all different kinds. This is just that big quilted nylon, so just remember that's the version that I have here in Moonless Night. So that is the laptop sleeve. Again, I'll give you a look at the base, and now let's jump into the middle. We've got the two zipper pulls, again, super, super smooth, and look at all of that pop of color. I knew I had to get the Moonless Night, and if I really liked this backpack and was going to keep it, that this would be such a happy bag for me to take on my work trips because it's just super professional and clean and simple on the outside. There's no branding, which I actually really like, that there's no Vera Bradley on the zipper pulls here. There's no logo on the front or the sides. Like, unless you know Vera Bradley and you know that this is the general look of their campus backpacks from the past, you have no idea who made this bag until you open the inside and you see the pattern and you see the Vera Bradley new brand on the back there on the tag. So I do really like that. I will say for certain that is at least with this particular product, that I do like. I will tell you guys, I'm certain that I will not buy a purse from Vera. We're going to get to these outlet accessories here very soon. I'll try to move quicker here so we can get to these. But their purses, I'm sorry, are terrible. There's no organization in most of them. And their straps are literal strings. So, and then most of them don't even have closures. It might be a button closure or it might be wide open. I can't do that. But this backpack, I will say overall, the only con that I have so far, again, is that false marketing about the hidden zipper in the back behind the trolley sleeve. Again, unless I was wrong about what version backpack that was supposed to come with. And if I am wrong, then so far, I have no cons about this backpack. It's really, really nice. So anyway, don't see myself buying any purses anytime soon, but I'm very pleased so far with this backpack. Back to the review. So we do have a zipper pocket in the back here. And I really like how they did this zipper pocket. Let me see if I can just roll this so you can see it a little bit better there. Because it doesn't go all the way down to the bottom. It stops, let's see if I can get a good accurate reading where it stops. It stops right about here, so about halfway to the bottom. So that way, whatever you put in here is not going all the way to the bottom. It's stopping right at the top. And so maybe I can show you there. See, you can see. So what I have in there is stopping right at the top, which I have my Small Creativity by Kipling. I don't remember what this pattern is, but it's really, really pretty. And I've been looking for a good little case for my jewelry. I have so many of these Small Creativities. I'm like, oh, this would be perfect to hold my jewelry because it's got so many little compartments in it. So this is perfect for travel. And so I have that in there. And then I also think I have, yeah, this little, I bought this from like a art vendor, and it's like a little post-it note holder. So that's super cute. And so that's what I have in that. Let's see, oh, here's the zipper pull. And then right below that are two slip pockets. And I've got my hair pick, tissues, and oh, this is Vera Bradley. This is actually from their Starbucks collab, way before the rebrand, of course. And it's a little business card holder. I don't think I have anything in it right now, but I found it on Poshmark. So yeah, it says Vera Bradley Starbucks. So, oh, and then I have my little flashlight. So that's what's in that pocket. And then in this pocket, I just have some more tissues. And then I have the main compartment full, and that's all for the organization here. But I'll just go through all this stuff quick. But you do have a lot of capacity, a lot more than what I'm even using. You know, I have my cord organizer. This is the current one that I'm using in, I always want to say Fox Forest, but this is technically Enchantment. A redo of Fox Forest. And then I just have some random pouches. I have my more tissues in my Vera Bradley tissue case and Dreamer Paisley. I have this Kipling Mini Creativity in Hibiscus Pink or something like that. I have Stephanie Dawn Small Essentials. Oh, this is also from the outlet. And I just have more random stuff. Some of this stuff it has things in it. Again, this is like my secondary bag, so I just have some random pouches in here right now. Another Stephanie Dawn coin purse, and then this is just this little cute little bat case from the Paper Source. And then I have this small square cosmetic from the Sport Sack. More random pouches, Kipling and Vera. Yeah, there's more. There's just random stuff in here. My little Lavender Meadow photo book with pictures of my dogs, soon to be Let's Get Techie. Another Stephanie Dawn coin purse. And that's pretty much it right now. So some of that stuff, obviously, cord organizer, square cosmetic, that would be stuff I'd take on a work trip with me. But right now I just have some random accessories just kind of thrown in there. And if I can remember, I will insert some footage or some pictures of me wearing both of these so you can see what I mean about the size on me and how it looks and feels. Of course, I'm in the car right now, so it's hard for me to show that and demo that, but this backpack, just the fabric is light. It's, again, that like featherweight material. It feels good. It looks good to me. It's just, I think that's what I'm going for, is a functional backpack that feels good, looks good. It's water resistant. It gets the job done. I cannot wait to use it. You know me, my mind can always change at the last second, but I'm like 99% sure this is the backpack that's going with me on my work trip in October. And when that happens, I will take pictures, hopefully do some Instagram stories so you guys can see how I actually pack it for that purpose. Okay, so now that we're done talking about the Bancroft backpack, we're going to talk about the stuff that I got from the outlet. And I'm going to go ahead and get the disappointing stuff out of the way. Sorry to be negative, but I just have to be honest about this. I'm super picky about my zip IDs. You guys know that they're typically my favorite product from Vera Bradley, and these just missed the mark. So I was really, really excited about these zip IDs because now they're making their outlet zip IDs quilted. So I thought that was really cool. This is that new Disney print, which I will show you. My current zip ID is from one of the last Disney collabs, and it is actually the same print, just a different coloration of it. So this is from the main line before the rebrand, and so it does have that embroidery on top of it, but hopefully you can see around the embroidery that it is the same pattern, just a different color. And you can even see like the Mickeys and Minnies are the same, just different colors. So I was so excited to see this like fall version, and I'm not gonna take this back per se or return it yet because I might be able to get over it, but right now I don't think I am able to get over it. My problem with this, and again, everything works nice, the zipper pull works nice. I mean, the zippers are these nice fabric zipper pull, and you're not going to be able to tell just simply by looking at it. You have to feel it here. They changed the ID window. So the ID window on their original zip IDs is this nice quality smooth plastic. It's so nice to the touch. Not that you're really touching it all the time, but it's just really, really nice and smooth. Whereas now on their outlet zip IDs, they replaced it. It's like this really cheap, flimsy, like it feels like it could tear. Like I can't explain it, but it's really, really cheap. Again, you can't tell by looking at it necessarily. It looks like the same material, but when you feel it, you can tell. And I don't know why that bothered me right off the bat. Again, I'm going to hang on to these because maybe I'll get over it in time and I won't care. Just wanted to show that. I still love the pattern. It comes with a lanyard. They did change the hardware here. It's this type of hardware now, which I assume is, you know, kind of like a cheaper hardware. But I mainly just wanted the zip ID. I didn't care about the lanyard. I still have a few lanyards, but I don't really use them anymore. So I just really wanted the zip ID because I've been using this basically off and on all summer, this zip ID. It's one of my favorites. And so when I saw it was the same pattern, I was super excited. So yeah, I'm still really excited about this product, but just know the plastic in the window is different. And you might not be someone who cares about that at all. So if you're someone like me who's like a texture person and you notice things like that, you'll care. Potentially, but anyway, I just wanted to bring that up. I absolutely love this. So, oh, I apologize if I'm all over the place. I didn't mention the name of this pattern. This pattern is called, what is this pattern called? Mickey and Minnie's Vine Floral Black. So that's what this one is. And there's no interior pattern because this is an outlet item. And then I was obsessed with this. It's so fall to me. And again, it's quilted, so I was really excited. It's Buddha spray. And I think the zip IDs were $5. So I was like, holy crap, for a quilted zip ID with a fabric zipper pull. The rings are also smaller now, so which is not a big deal to me. I don't really care about that. The window's like this cheap filmy feeling, like it's really just off-putting. I don't know. Just weird. But anyway, I just love the pattern. So that's why I'm going to keep these, because I think it's potentially something I could get over. But just to give you a close-up of the print. And then this print, usually these colors aren't something I'd be attracted to. But this is something right out of a Dr. Seuss book. And I fell in love with it when I saw it on the website. And I'm like, you know what, for $5, this is something to try. And this print is called Scavola Fan. And I apologize if that's not how you pronounce it. But I love that. This zip ID I wanted to change into right away. And then I felt the ID window and I was like, I'm gonna stay in this one for now. So yeah. But there was something out of this outlet haul that I absolutely fell in love with in those two patterns. And I'm using one of them right now. It's this cute little case in that Scavola Fan print. And I will tell you the name of it. Oh my god, this is so cute. It keeps its structure so well as well. And it's not even full. And the name of this is, let me find the tag. Mini Zip Case. That's what it's called. And so you open it up. There's the Vera Bradley branding. You can put your finger behind it. And I have all of my little accessories in it. My allergy pills, my medicine, piece of gum, scissors, Pepto-Bismol, nail file, nail clippers, that type of stuff. And it's just this little cute little zipper case. The zipper's so smooth. You got the fabric zipper pull. I mean, it is so cute. It is so cute. And it fits into your purse perfectly. It doesn't add any bulk. Sorry about the sun glare. And it's just so adorable. So I did get 2 of those because I assumed that I would like it. So I did get it in the Buddha spray as well. And yeah, this still has the tag on it. I need to take it off, but I just have my headband in this one right now. So that's what I'm using to store that. So I love that lavender color in Buddha spray. But it's so pretty. Look at that swirl. Yeah, I actually really like these 2 patterns. I don't like anything pattern-wise on the main site, but I love these 2 outlet patterns. And I apologize if I didn't mention that. These are all from the outlet site. So not on the main site, but the outlet site. I usually never buy bag charms, but when I saw this, I was like, you know what? I really like this. And it's faux leather, but it's this cute little flower, double flower charm. It is one-sided. That's what the back side looks like. And I've just been carrying this on my bag, and it's so cute. Again, normally I don't like gravitate towards stuff like that, but I just really like it. So it's really adorable. So that is my haul. I apologize for rushing through this really fast, but I know this video is getting very, very long, so I just wanted to get through this. But I hope this was helpful with the Bancroft review and walkthrough, as well as some of my little outlet goodies. And I hope you all have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.